Welcome back, students. We are going to start one new lecture series in which we will be discussing questions of digital electronics which have been asked in various competitive exams. It may be GATE exam, mostly the questions are from GATE, while as there would be few questions which are also being asked maybe from IES examination, which is engineering services, or the various PSUs, the leading PSUs of India. Furthermore, what we will be doing is that the questions that we would be solving, it will be topic wise. Like first of all, we will solve few questions which are based on number system, and consequently we will move on to the other topics like K-maps, Boolean algebra, combinational circuits, sequential circuits, counters, and memories. One more thing is that if suppose you are having any doubts, or you are having any queries regarding the questions we are solving or something related to that, then you can always comment over here, and whenever the time permits me, I will try to reply to your comments as well. So let us start with today's question. In the given question, there's a number 224 with base r, and there's an under root over it, and it is given that it is equal to 13 with base r. So r is the radix or base whose value is unknown, and that value we need to determine. So before I solve this question, we will understand one very basic concept. If suppose a number is 155 in our decimal, so we all know if we use the units place, tens place concept, we used to write it like this: 5 into 10 to the power 0, then 5 into 10 to the power 1, and 1 into 10 to the power 2, right? So if you will see this particular I can say expression, this 10 that we are mentioning over here, this 10 is nothing but a base, and because this number that we were discussing was with base 10, so that is why the powers were also of 10 only, and the powers start from 0, starting from the units place, then it adds like 0, then 1 and 2 and so on. Similarly, if we would have been dealing with a number which was suppose binary 1011, and we want to convert that into decimal, we would have again done the same thing starting from the LSB side. LSB is this one. We would have written 1 into 2 to the power 0, then next one 2 to the power 1, 0, 2 to the power 2, and the last one would have been 1 into 2 to the power 3. So what we have to again note down is that right now the powers that we are writing, it is 2 to the power. Why? Because the base is 2. Now the same concept we have to use to the given question as well. If we look at the given question, we can write 224 with base r equal to 13 with base r and a square, because when we transfer that square root over right hand side, it becomes a square. Now extending the concept that we have learned in example 1 and 2, I could write this as 4 into r raised power 0, 2 into r raised power 1, and 2 into r raised power 2. Why is it like that? Because r value is like the 10 value we are having here, or the 2 value, and the powers in the same way, like it was 0 1 2 moving like this way, and same thing I have done over here also, okay, like this. Now same thing we will do on the right hand side also. It will be 3r0 and 1r1 with a square. So now if we will look at it, it would be nothing but a kind of quadratic equation, which is 2r square plus 2r plus 4 is equal to r square, because it is like a plus b whole square. So r square, it will be like r square plus 6r plus 9. And now when we transfer the right hand side terms towards the left hand side, we would get one single equation, that is r square minus 4r then minus 5 is equal to 0. Now once we will be solving this quadratic equation, we should be able to get the answer. So you can directly use a calculator and find out the answer. Otherwise, as you all know from your basics, to find the roots we use this formula minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So if you want, you can use this formula to find the answer. So it will be minus b, and you can see here b is already a minus term, so it will be 4, then plus minus b square will be 16 minus 4ac, but c value is again you can say negative only, so it will be plus 20 under root divided by 2a. A is 1 because this is a, this is b, this is c, right? So if you will solve this, it will be 4, 36 under root will be 6 divided by 2. So there are two answers of this, which can be 10 by 2, or the next answer can be minus 2 by 2. But the base cannot be negative, okay? The base cannot be negative. So there's only one possibility of the answer, and that is 10 by 2, which is 5. So the correct answer of this particular question is 5. So just to brush up all the concepts that we have learnt over here, like we do for the normal you can say number in the decimal system, the powers are dealt with 0, 1, 2 and so on, and the power that we write is always equal to the base of the number system. In the first question it was a decimal number, so that's why power was 10. In the second question, the example we took was a binary, so that's why we took 2 to the power 0, 1, 2. And here the base given was r, and r was unknown, so that's why we have given r to the power 0, 1, 2. And then once we solve it, it is a simple quadratic equation, and once you solve the roots of it, you will get the answer of this question. So that's it for this video. In the next video we shall discuss the next problem. Thank you all.